I came up with the name Invoketress about 18 years ago when I came to Guelph, and I started a troupe, and I was looking for a name that really embodied what I did as an artistic director of invoking or embodying gods or goddesses or strong mythological characters. So I wanted something that told people that right away. And invoke, and then I made up the word, Invoketress, and added the tress part because it is a strong feminine dance, which is regardless of gender.
When I was in university, I discovered another friend was taking belly dance, and I thought to myself, oh, that sounds interesting. Initially, it was a form of exercise that I didn't hate. It was basically what got me to it in the beginning. I just loved it so much. I started taking multiple classes a week. It's a highly accessible dance for people of all ages and all body types, whereas so many other kinds of dance, it's hard for a full adult to get into it because of physical limitations. Belly dance is kind of one of those ones where you see older dances, you're like, wow. The more experience they get, the richer and more beautiful it is, and it truly is beautiful to go to class and see people of all ages and all abilities, seeing them light up with what their bodies can do, discovering this natural movement, because a lot of the movement is challenging, but it is very natural in the body and therapeutic in many ways.
It started out as belly dancing, like when Mary started, it was belly dancing that you signed up for. And up until this year, actually, just even this year, I'm known as a belly dance teacher. And that has been the genre that I've been teaching, and we've both taken so many different workshops from masters all over the world, drumming and dancing, to get a really good grasp on the cultural context of the dance. And it is only this past year, actually, during the pandemic, that I realized I've studied so many different cultural dance forms that I am now ready to break out of that box as an instructor. And our troupe always fused. Fusion was always something that I did. But now I really want to redefine myself, and that's still evolving. I don't exactly know what that's going to look like, but I'm very interested in creating a whole picture of what femininity is. Whereas Middle Eastern dance is very soft, very feminine. It can also be very strong, very watery. I tend to explain things a lot in elements, whereas flamenco is very unpredictable and fiery. And this past year, I just started taking up hula and Tahitian about 7 times a week because I'm obsessive like that. And that's very grounded and very earthy. So I want to create a more whole picture of what it is to embody femininity.
There was so much more about it than just the dance. There was a community aspect to it that was beautiful. There's just a purity of expression and joy. It's such a beautiful way of getting that expression out, and it can be very therapeutic. I always encourage everyone to dance, whether they take lessons or to just move their body for their own, for fun. Appreciation for music and rhythm, and there's a lot of brain activity that happens simultaneously with dance that keeps that brain stimulated and the creative juices flowing too.